big monster fish. So cool if this is a female. How cool is this guy? I was just thinking, oh, look. Dun, dun, dun. They look like a leaf. He's gonna actually net that fish for us underwater waterfall. They're so pretty. I'm about to blow your guys' mind. We're gonna flip them upside down and we're gonna look. It is alive. Depotpet.shop.
Hana Hui A Maui.
Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, we talk about everything in the aquarium hobby. I got another banging video for you guys today. I'm in the beautiful city of Citrus Heights, California, at one of my homes away from homes, Aquarium Reptile Depot. Now, behind me is one of the largest Red Sea aquariums, freshwater, might I add, with some big monster fish. Let me flip the camera around. I'm going to show you guys what's up, and then we're going to take a little mini tour of this place because they have some new things I want to share with you guys. All right, you guys are going to love this one. Check it out. All right, my ohana, so this here is the Red Sea S950. This thing is actually 210 gallons. I thought it was the largest Red Sea, but it's not. There's one bigger than this. I'm going to actually show you what it looks like, but look at the monster fish in here. This thing right here, look at this big red-tailed catfish. I think this is a hybrid. I'm not exactly sure. So all my red-tailed catfish peeps out there, let me know what's up. Is this a hybrid? All I know is a high, big mouth, though. Look at that thing. Oh, look at that. That was on cue. He just showed us the inside of his mouth. What's up, baby boy? And as you can see, we have, a nice, beautiful Jardini arowana with some giant gourami, some platinum. Oh, wow, that guy's vicious, see? It's a monster tank. It's super aggressive down there at the end of the tank. I think it's a pike. Yeah, it looks like a pike. I'm not sure exactly what type of pike it is, but it's really nice, though. Freshwater aquarium. I love it. Look at this guy. He just, what are you? You're not camera shy, huh? I love the substrate. Look at the substrate. It's a UNS gravel base, but look at that thing. It looks absolutely perfect. One of my favorite aquariums here. Now, I was saying this was the largest, but it's not. I'm going to show you the largest Red Sea aquarium. What makes this really cool and unique, I would say, is because it's fresh water. Normally, Red Sea aquariums are geared around salt water. So that's what makes this tank special. This is a peninsula style too, just so you know. So you can actually view it from one side, this side, and this side, which makes it super cool. This is like a piece of art in your home. Look at it, sleek, Red Sea. I love the cabinets. I love the lighting. Everything about this piece is just, oh man, so perfect in a home. Very modern looking, right? Now let me show you the biggest Red Sea that they have, all right? Check it out. All right, so this here is the largest Red Sea aquarium that they have. This is the S1000. It's 265 gallons. This thing is a beast of an aquarium. Now, I'm gonna show you here the side angle. Look at it, so pretty. Look at the life in here. The corals, the fish, so happy. But as we step back and take a look at it, look at that. Ah, so perfect. Look at the lighting. I love the recessed lighting up in the ceiling, coming down. 265 gallons, the largest Red Sea aquarium. But not only that, though, they have the Gen 3. They are the first in the United States to carry the Gen 3, which is the newest version of this. Same footprint, same amount of gallons, 265 gallons. The difference is the filtration system. So the hoses are larger, so it gives you more flow. And then on top of that, comes with a gate valve too as well. If you guys don't know what the gate valve is, I'm gonna show you guys something really fast. All right, here's the filtration system, okay? Beautiful setup though, I love this. I love the way it looks. Now, right here, this is a diaphragm valve, okay? The gate valve is gonna replace this, and the gate valve makes it a lot easier to adjust than this here. So they just made some minor tweaks on the Gen 3, but the cool news is they have them here for sale. And they're gonna probably replace this aquarium with the Gen 3 just to show everybody on display what it looks like. But yeah, if you're interested in the Gen 3, which is the brand new version of this, get your butts down here to Aquarium Reptile Depot. They have them here in stock. I can't believe they got the Gen 3. Crazy. All right, so now that we got all that business out of the way, let's go check out some fish, all right? Let's start off with the freshwater section. And I was curious, because I've been on this MEDAKA kick, I wanted to know if they have some MEDAKA, and they do have Japanese rice fish. Something that I never showed you guys before too, all right? So let's check out their selection of Japanese rice fish, better known as MEDAKA. Wow, would you look at this, my ohana? These are platinum white Japanese rice fish, MEDAKA. Look at that. You rarely see the platinum whites. And you know what? Now that I think about it, getting some platinum whites and then maybe breeding them with the orochi, which are my solid black, maybe we can make some Dalmatian MEDAKA, right? You got that black and that white mix. Maybe we'll have a batch with some blotches of white on a black body, and we can call them Dalmatian. I'm sure they have a Dalmatian strand somewhere, but that was just a thought. But they have MEDAKA, Japanese rice fish. These are the platinum Japanese rice fish, and they have an aquarium full of them. Look at him. Oh, I think so. I think that's what we got to do. Now, just a reminder to all you guys, every single fish that I'm showing you guys here, if you guys aren't in town or in the area at all, they do have an online store where they actually started selling fish. So go check them out, all right? It's Depotpet.shop. I'll put it right there, but also all of their links will be down in the description below as well. Don't forget, Depotpet.shop, okay? I'll be reminding you throughout this entire video. All right, so I gotta stop just for a second and talk about this aquarium here. This is a sorority betta aquarium. Sorority means all female. So every single fish in here are females, which is cool. And a lot of people are starting sorority tanks with bettas because you can keep more than one. Now, you can't do that with all male fish. If you have all male bettas, they will all fight to the death and there'll just be one alpha, you know, in the aquarium. So just think about that, all right? If you're gonna shop for a betta and you wanna get some females, you can put multiple females together. As you can see, they're living in peace and harmony, right? Look at them. And they're so pretty. These females are absolutely gorgeous. Look at, they have these black and white ones that look like Dalmatians, and then they have the beautiful reds. They almost look like koi bettas, maybe plakat bettas, but they're all female. So just keep that in mind. And I love the scape with the natural live plants in here, the dragonstone rock. Look at it. It's so pretty. So just keep that in mind. You can actually put together a sorority tank. And if you're wondering how big this aquarium is, it's 20 gallons. It's a 20-gallon long, all-in-one, the filtration systems on that side of the aquarium. And it looks really cool. I love this, man. A sorority betta aquarium. Now, in that little section there, right there where those two guys are standing, is the cold water section, and I guess you can say their rescue section. So they get a lot of rescues. People that can't take care of the fish gets too big for their aquarium, they bring them here, and Aquarium Reptile Depot will rescue the fish, and then they'll resell them to somebody who wants them or has a big enough aquarium for them. Now, I just noticed there was a fish in there, and it's something I kind of been looking for a while. For my Midas cichlid. You guys might remember him. His name is Renovation. I'll put a little video of him right here on the video so you guys know who I'm talking about. Now, he is a male, a dominant male, and I was looking for a girlfriend for him. So, well, you know what? Let's just flip the camera on. Let me show you what I found inside the cold water / rescue section. I call it grab bag section because you just don't know what you're going to see in there. I love going back there. So just remember, far right corner of the store under the aquarium co-op sign is where I guess you could say the magic happens. Let's go check it out. All right, so here we are in the cold water and rescue / grab bag section of Aquarium and Reptile Depot. Now at this bottom aquarium here, if you look really good here, you're gonna see something right down there in the background. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's right there. Look at, oh, that is a beautiful red devil cichlid. I've been looking for a female to breed with my big male Midas cichlid. I've been looking for a girlfriend for him for such a long time. Now we have to net him, turn him upside down, and we can determine whether it's a female or a male. And I kind of want to show you guys on this video how you can tell or how to sex a cichlid like this, okay? So let me go ahead and get us an employee here. We'll net this guy, turn him upside down, and try to see if it's a male or a female, okay? And I'll show you guys. But this would be so cool if this is a female. I can totally put him in the aquarium with my male, and then they'll have little babies. Come on, quit playing. It's a nice size too. This might be a female, guys. I got my fingers crossed. All right, guys, so I just talked to Jason, one of the owners here of Aquarium Reptile Depot. He's gonna actually net that fish for us. We're gonna turn it upside down, and we're gonna see if it's a male or a female, all right? I'm excited. All right, so I got Jason, one of the owners here of Aquarium and Reptile Depot. He's gonna net this. It may get a little wet. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take him out of the aquarium, flip him upside down. All right, so we got the fish. We're gonna flip him upside down and we're gonna look at his vent holes. If one is bigger than the other, it's a female. If they're the same size, they're a male. So does that look like a smaller hole underneath it, Jay? What does that look like? It looks like a small, right? Looks like a big one and then a small one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a female, guys. That's how you vent these cichlids. I think our boy Renovation's gonna have a girlfriend. Okay, so I got some great news for you, my ohana. That is a female red devil cichlid. And we can introduce her to our male back home in Tiki Lounge, my fish room. Renovation, my male, or I should say my big male Midas cichlid. Ooh, this is so cool. I've been patiently waiting for months. You know what? No, scratch that. It's been well over a year that I've been waiting to look for a mate or run into a female red devil cichlid. And that one has some size. So I'm excited. Yeah, we may have to do a separate video of introducing them to each other. Or should I just put it all in this video? I don't know. Sit tight, relax, okay? This is the perfect opportunity right now. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Next to that subscribe button is a little bell. Click that bell, turn it on. It's a notification bell. It's just gonna notify you when I upload a new video. So go ahead and hit that bell. And the best thing about my channel on YouTube is it doesn't cost you a thing. And I appreciate all the love and support. Be a part of the ohana. This is the time. All right, so let's check out some fish here. Ooh, wait a minute. I'm looking for some fish and this dude catches my eye. I mean, this is like, what? Soft shell turtle, 250 bucks? Check out the neck on this dude. This dude can stretch his neck super long. Look at that. That's wild, right? Freshwater turtle in your aquarium. Soft shell, I should say, turtle. Isn't he beautiful? What a cool little creature. Aquatic creature though, look at him. Look at those webbed paddled feet, huh? Oh my gosh, how cool is this guy? Oh, I'm falling in love with this turtle. Oh my gosh. Wow. I've never seen them carry a soft-shell turtle here. It's a small little guy. It's in diameter, maybe 6 inches, 5 inches in diameter. But man, that is super cool. Oh, next to him, we have some peacock bass. Hey, what's up, peacock? Oh, yeah. Oh, what else? Who else? What is that, a lungfish in there? Oh, I think that's a Mr. Lungfish down there cruising around. That's an African lungfish with these beautiful peacock bass. I think they're Temensis. They look like Temensis peacock bass. Whoa, here's a cobra pike. This is a cobra pike cichlid. Look at him, huh? Oh, this looks like the one that's in the monster tank. Maybe that's what it is. It's a cobra pike cichlid. He's pretty though, right? Look at him. I love that little dot at the end there. That dot there is supposed to help with predators. So if predators want to attack this fish, they'll attack it from behind thinking it's the head, and then he can just swim away. So that's kind of a, I guess you can say, a defense mechanism, which is really cool. He's so cool though. That's a cobra pike cichlid. Gosh, they have such a big selection of freshwater fish, my ohana. You got a bunch of severums here, all different colors, all different types. And then you move this way here and you have some balloon Texas cichlids, which are a smaller version of the standard Texas cichlid. Balloon, you can see their body shape is super round, so they're not gonna get ginormous, but that's kind of cool, right? You don't see those every day. Another one in the background there. Check it out, I'm about to blow your guys' mind. Now, I created a video, I don't know, maybe a couple, 2-3 years ago on an underwater sand waterfall in one of my aquariums. I achieved this. A lot of people had trouble trying to recreate it. It gets really technical with the right weight of sand, the substrate, how to stack the rocks. I did it all dry stacked by using black lava rock, and it was a success, as you can see in that video there. But for those of you guys that want to create an underwater waterfall, finally, the people have spoken, and this company had delivered. Let me flip the camera around. I'm gonna show you guys this kit. It's an all-in-one kit, and you too at home can achieve an underwater waterfall. Check it out. OMGZ, my ohana, would you look at this underwater waterfall kit? Look at this thing, it's perfect. Finally, someone created this for people that can actually have an underwater waterfall. And look at it. It's perfect. It comes with everything except obviously the substrate, the plants and all that. But I like the way it's set up though. This will give you guys some inspiration. Look at the light. Check it out, right? Underwater waterfall. Look at that thing. It's so cool. It's disguised. You can't even tell. Look at that. It's perfect. It's perfect. Let me show you guys the box and where this is at, all right? Because I know a lot of you guys are like, how much does it cost? How much does it cost? I need that. I need that. Let me show you guys. All right, here it is, my old Hana. This is by Aqua Works. Check it out. Right there, sand waterfall aquarium kit. Look at this. If you guys want to know what comes inside this kit, let's check it out. So if you guys are wondering what comes in the sand waterfall aquarium kit, of course you get the aquarium, which is rimless. It looks really sleek and modern. I love the way it looks. You get the rock structure. So this is where the waterfall is going to be coming out of. You got your pump. You got your light. Look at, you even have an internal filter too as well, which is adequate for most nano fish. Okay, so keep that in mind. And then you have 2 bottles of sand. So you have the right sand, the texture, the weight. You don't have to worry about anything. And it comes all inside this aquarium kit. Now I'm gonna spin the box around because I know you guys wanna see the price, but here's another picture of everything that it comes with. So you can get super creative, get some plants here at Aquarium Reptile Depot. They have aquariums full of live plants. You can get super creative. You can create your underwater waterfall. Look at that, super cool. Guess what? $104. Yeah, that's just rounded up, $105. I think that is a great deal for an underwater waterfall. Even if you don't have fish in it, just because of the waterfall action, it just makes it that much more worth it. That is literally almost like a living piece of artwork on your counter, on your table. And the cool thing about it too is I want to add this because it's super important. It comes with a mat, a padded mat for the bottom of your aquarium, okay? So it doesn't scrape or scuff anything up if you have it on, you know, wood or something like that. So I think that's super important to know, but look at that. Cool, $105, you can have an underwater sand waterfall. All right, my Hana, did I just blow your mind or did I just blow your mind? Here's a bunch of red belly pacu. Every time I see these fish, they remind me of red belly, you know, piranha. That's what they remind me of, but these are red belly pacu. Yeah, pretty cool though, right? They do get big though, just so you guys know. They do get big, they put on some size. But it would be kind of cool to have like an aquarium full of these and just lie to everybody and say, hey, check out my red belly piranha. And somebody who doesn't know would be like, whoa, he's got piranha. Psych. Ah, look at this guy right here. This is an African cross river pufferfish. Super cool. He's still here, my old Hana. Yeah, $1,199. You can have this beautiful pufferfish. Look at the red spots. Oh, he's beautiful. God, I wish I could afford this dude. I would have him. I would put him in Tiki Lounge. To have an African cross river pufferfish? Don't worry, buddy. Somebody's gonna come and get you. That's why I'm putting you on camera, all right? I'm putting you on blast so maybe somebody will see you and say, I need that fish. They have some Trinidad plecos in here, some silver dollars in here, and then of course, these beautiful tiger parrot cichlid fish. Look at them. The red and yellow. They used to have a bunch of them, I can tell. A lot of people came down here and bought them. I love the black and yellow and the red and black. Ah, look at that little tiger stripe action. The tiger parrot cichlid. Super cool, guys. And then right next to them, we got an aquarium full of beautiful clown loaches. I love the way these guys swim. Their pattern of swimming is so cool. It's like when you have like 10 or 15 of these in an aquarium, they're bottom feeding fish, so they're at the bottom picking up scraps, but I love the way they school. They move, I don't know, it's like, it puts you in a trance. You can sit here and watch these guys move left to right, right to left, and it's something about the stripes and I don't know, maybe it's the color, the contrast of them moving around, but it's super cool though. A super active fish too. This fish here, this is the black ghost knife fish. You talk about putting you into a trance. These guys will hypnotize you just the way they swim. They can swim forward and backwards just as fast. Look at that. Oh, I should say equally as fast. They swim up, they swim vertical, they swim upside down, backwards. It's so cool. Sometimes they're so fast that you're like, which part is their head and which is their tail? Ooh, check out these here. Ooh, we got some monster dragonfish here, better known as the silver arowana. Aquarium full of them. I don't know what these are. What are these? Whoa, look at that. They look like a leaf, right? Well, that's what they're called. They're South American leaf fish. So you can probably tell in South America when leaves fall down like debris, they probably blend into where the leaf matter is, and then they probably attack like a little predator, right? Look at that. They're cool though, right? They look like a leaf that has fallen from a tree. That right there is the South American leaf fish. I actually love this little setup here. This thing is full of beautiful guppies, crawfish, and crabs, all in one. Look at, you got the beautiful red crayfish or crawfish, you got the crabs in there moving around, and then you got these cool guppies. Oh, it looks like platies are in here too. So you got nano fish in here. It's really cool. It's such a cool little setup. Love this aquarium here. Oh, no way, my ohana. They have mudskippers here. These right here are either African or Indian mudskippers. I'm not sure, but these dudes live most of their life outside of water. They're super cool, but if you want to keep mudskippers, just so you know, you need brackish water, which is half salt, half fresh water, okay? So don't just pick this up and put them in fresh water. They will die. They're actually really cool. They have them everywhere. You can see this one here out of water. The one in the background there, way over there, he's out of water. But there are super cool fish. You got one down here that's in water. Yeah, they literally will paddle or walk on land. They use their little fins. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. They jump around. They're like little acrobats. They're super athletic. Yeah, I would say one of the most athletic fish, and they are considered a fish species. So cool though, right? This guy's just hanging out. He wants to know what's going on. He thinks that we're gonna feed him. But don't they look like frogs, right? Their face, they kind of look like frogs. But yeah, they are super quick too. So if I threw some bloodworms in here, you'll see them jump around and just like in a frenzy, like sharks outside of the water, and they'll just go to town. Super territorial, but these are really cool. Yeah, I think they're Indian mudskippers. I'm not sure if they're African. Africans get really big. It was always a dream of mine to keep African mudskippers like in a 100-gallon or 120-gallon aquarium. This would be really cool, but this is a cool little setup. Look at, there's one over here stuck to the glass. You can see him. Hey, we see you, bud. Yeah, we see you, man. We see you. Ooh, check this out, my ohana. You don't see this very often at aquarium stores, but Aquarium Reptile Depot, like I said, they have it all here. Look at this. They even have seaweed. Now, this type of seaweed is the type of seaweed you can put in your filtration system of your saltwater aquarium to help filter the water. A lot of people will use this type of seaweed. They have two different types. Super cool. Also, it's a food source too for tangs like you know, fox face fish too. So this is really, this is good stuff actually. This stuff right here, this looks like limu. Yeah, this looks like limu. This is the kind of seaweed we would eat back home in Hawaii off the rocks. But yeah, like I said, they have two types, and this stuff works really good for your aquarium. So yeah, come on down. They also sell it online too. So if you guys want or you guys need some of this, I tell you, the place to go. Depotpet.shop. All right, you can get your guys' seaweed. Yeah, this is, ooh, man. I just need some opihi. We got some limu here, man. Come on, man. Let's just eat, all right? But they get it fresh weekly, okay? It is farm raised. Good stuff here. All right, so hey, listen, I was just thinking. You remember when I came here a while back and I was looking for a sturgeon to put in Tiki Falls? Well, Aquarium Reptile Depot does carry sturgeons. I'm gonna go into the cold water section. I forgot to even look because I got caught up in that beautiful female red devil cichlid. So I wanna see if they have sturgeons, and we can add a sturgeon to Tiki Falls, okay? Let's go check it out. All right, so here we are back in the cold water section. As you can see, cold water fish. A ton of different species of goldfish. They have it all. Shubunkin, Ryukin, I don't know, lionhead. They have all of them. Butterfly, oh, butterfly koi fish. Oh, I was like, wait a minute, is these butterfly goldfish? Butterfly koi fish, but now if you want something butterfly looking, but in a goldfish, I would highly recommend the Shubunkin goldfish. These are like butterfly-ish. They have long fins, they have really cool color, tricolor. Now I'm looking, rainbow shiners, blue cobalt gobies. I don't see any. Oh, wait, maybe down here they have them. Oh, they do have high-fin banded sharks. We have 3 of those in Tiki Falls, right? Sometimes they're in this tank. We got some catfish in there. Gosh, normally when they have sturgeons. They're either in this bottom tank or in one of these tanks, and I don't see the sturgeon. Huh, interesting. Okay, so I'm super bummed because I really want to put a sturgeon inside Tiki Falls, my 8,500 gallon koi pond, which they are koi friendly. They're not an aggressive fish, but maybe, hey, how about this? How about we order it at Depotpet.shop? We'll put in an order, have it delivered to the house. That way, yeah, why didn't I think of this before? Let's put the Depotpet.shop to the test and make an order and then have it delivered to the house. And then maybe we'll do an unboxing. Hopefully they can get it. I'm not even sure. This is like, I'm just throwing rocks in the air and hopefully they land on the target, right? So maybe we can do that. So Depotpet.shop, we're gonna do that and see what happens. So maybe I'll pick up the camera, I don't know, in like a couple days and maybe we'll have the shipment. I don't know, cross my fingers. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and punch the camera out. Maybe when I unpunch the camera, we have a shipment from FedEx or UPS of a nice, cool looking sturgeon from Aquarium Reptile Depot, all right? Hey, cross my fingers, all right? Say a little prayer for me, all right? In 3, 2, 1, Hawaiian punch out the screen. I'll see you guys hopefully in a couple days with a shipment coming. Whew, just like that. I've been waiting all day for the dogs to bark. When the dogs bark, that means somebody's at the door. There's a delivery. We really did put Aquarium Reptile Depot to the test, and we tested Depotpet.shop. Now let me flip the camera around as I zoom over my shoulder there. What does that box say? Dun, dun, dun. Live animals handled with care. Let's grab the box. I am super anxious but nervous. Let's take it in the backyard. Okay, I think you guys know what we got. All right, my ohana, so it's always super stressful when dealing with live animals. Like, I'm excited, but I'm also stressed that the fish is not gonna be alive. That's always the biggest stress, I would say. Like, I love the insulated box. That's cool. Did the boys over at Aquarium and Reptile Depot pull through? I get nervous. Oh, it is alive. Look at, a sturgeon, sterlet, if you want to be fancy. Oh, it's a nice size, my ohana. This is something I've always wanted to put in Tiki Falls, my 8,500 gallon koi pond. Look at him, doesn't he look like a shark? Looks like a freshwater shark, right? We'll talk a little bit about this beautiful sturgeon. But first, you know, I'm gonna acclimate him to the pond, and then I'm gonna treat him with Minn fin. So if he has any bad viruses, fungus, bacteria, that will take care of that. So we're gonna give him an hour dip of Minn fin. Now, if you guys wanna see all my videos on Minn fin, I'll leave a card right up above right there in the corner called Minn fin. It's a playlist. You guys can binge watch Minn fin and watch the different ways I use Minn fin and how productive and just awesome that product is. And if you guys want to get it, the links will be down in the description below. Okay, my ohana? It's Minn fin. I treat every single one of my fish that go into Tiki Falls and even my aquarium fish. It's good for pond fish and aquarium fish, and they also have a salt water Minn fin for saltwater fish. Okay, so definitely give your fish, corals, you know, pond, koi fish, an hour dip of Minn fin. It just adds that added like protection. Big shout out to Aquarium and Reptile Depot. Jason, Jeff, thank you guys so much. I love it. Depotpet.shop. It came through in the clutch. We got ourselves a sturgeon to add to my 8,500 gallon pond. Let's go. All right, my ohana, so I just picked up the camera so you guys can see I'm treating this beautiful sturgeon with Minn fin. Here's Minn fin, super easy to use. I just measure it out in that little dropper there. I put an aerator in there, so we have the aerator going, and it's pretty much mixing the Minn fin with the pond water. And you can see Minn fin treats with ick, trichonodina, costia, mouth rot, fungus, flukes, and more. That's just a little sample of what Minn fin does, and it's only an hour treatment. So we got our hour timer set, and you know, I hope he'll be okay. Now, sturgeons love cold water, so he's down there kind of cruising around. So far so good. I know he had a stressful journey of travel through mail, so hopefully he can just settle in. He's right there And if you guys were wondering, I just threw in some koi food for the koi fish. So yeah, they always get stressed out when I have a tote inside the pond. You can see they're way over there. They're like, oh no, sorry, Bob, we'll stay way over here and wait for the food to drift over here, which it won't. It'll just stay here in this shallow area. So anyways, I'll see you guys in 1 hour and we'll release this guy into Tiki Falls. It is time. We're gonna go ahead and turn off our portable aerators. We're gonna take these bad boys out and look at that beautiful, sterlet sturgeon. Oh my gosh, look how pretty. I didn't want to stress him out earlier, so I really didn't want to take the time to look at him, but oh my gosh, look at the beautiful white tips. Oh, seriously, sturgeons remind me of a freshwater shark, just the way they swim. And then they have those like armors on the side. They're called scoots. And so there's like little armor, I don't know, they feel like prickly, but they're not like damaging. Definitely armor for them to protect them. But we're gonna go ahead and transfer him into this net. There he is in the net. As we can take a look at him, we can get a really nice close look at him. Oh, he's a beauty. Now, sturgeons are usually at the bottom feeders. Their mouths are on the bottom of their, like, I guess you can say face. So he'll definitely be going through all of the gravel. There's a ton of red worms in there, a lot of food for him to eat and forage through, that's for sure. But he is a beauty. Now, the sterlet sturgeons, don't worry, they're not like their older brother that get huge. I'll show you a picture of a huge sturgeon, freshwater sturgeon. They get big. Some have been said to say they are the biggest or largest freshwater fish. They get massive. Some people have even mistaken them to be a Loch Ness monster or some type of creature just because of their, you know, scoots and the humps and the way they swim. So yeah, these are kind of a mythological creature, I would say, because they go all the way back to like the dinosaur days. Yeah, look at them. They even have the characteristics of a dinosaur. If you really take a close look at it, it has like those dinosaur, you know, effects on it, you know? So the characteristics of a dinosaur. So yeah, super cool. As you can see, there's some food floating there, but I'm nervous to release them into Tiki Falls just because of all the rocks and crevices, also the bottom drain. I mean, he is a pretty big one. And I'm glad that Jason and Jeff from Aquarium Reptile Depot shipped them to me. This is a larger one. Normally they're a lot smaller. But yeah, this is a little bit bigger. I would say on a scale, a ruler, he's probably about from tail to tip of his nose, 7 to 8 inches, close to 9 inches in length. Okay, so, but like I was saying earlier, they don't get as big as their brother. Okay, the sterlet sturgeons can grow up to about 3 feet, which is definitely manageable in 8,500 gallons of pond. So honestly, my Ohana, this may be one of the very rare moments that we see him, because once he goes into the depths, we might see a silhouette because the pond is so clear. So we might see him, like you can see that solid black koi fish swimming. So we might be able to get glimpses of him here and there. And yeah, but I will definitely keep you guys posted and updated on how he is growing. Hopefully, it would be nice to see maybe a 2-foot sturgeon swimming with the koi fish, you know? So, you guys ready? We're gonna go ahead and release him, okay? So I'm gonna put him right here in the light so we can actually get a nice look at him. Swim off into the abyss. Hey, welcome home, buddy. This is your new home, your mansion, if you will. Tiki Falls. Welcome to the family. Oh, you can see the black koi fish right there. So, see? It's almost like he disappeared, right? But I can see him. You guys probably can't because of the glare. It's really bad. But he kind of just sunk down to the bottom. He's right by that rock. You'll see his silhouette against the bottom of the substrate there. He's right by the blind shoebunking goldfish. I'll zoom in on him. Sorry, there's a really bad glare of the sunshade cell. I can see him. He still hasn't moved, my Ohana. He's still there. He's just hanging out there at the bottom. Oh, look at the black koi fish. See him? He blends in too, but he really blends in because he's down at the bottom. And like I said, bottom feeder, so he'll be down at the bottom cruising around, going through all the substrate. His mouth is perfect for picking up food in between the little rocks and stuff. So that's what he'll be doing. Wow, I can't believe it, my ohana. We actually have a sterlet sturgeon in Tiki Falls, the 8,500-gallon koi pond. So you guys know, sturgeons love cold water, okay? So it's the perfect fit for a fish like that outside. Lots of space for him to swim around and grow. I mean, this is a mansion for this dude, right? So hopefully we can catch him on camera a little bit later. If I happen to catch a glimpse of him, I promise I'll pick up the camera, shoot some footage for you guys so we know that he's just alive. You know, I have no idea how he's going to do in Tiki Falls, and I know the koi fish aren't going to bother him. I'm more concerned of him getting jammed or finding a crack in the rocks, getting wedged, getting stuck, or maybe even getting sucked up the bottom drain. I think he's too big, but you just never know. That's just me being a worrywart. So hopefully everything goes good. We did a lot in this video, man. We did a tour at Aquarium Reptile Depot. Don't forget that underwater sand waterfall kit that you can get there. All the fish, and then, you know, we put Depotpet.shop to the test. And what can I say? They came through. Healthy fish delivered to my door. So easy, so convenient. Take advantage, my ohana. All the links will be down in the description below. Big shout out to you guys, Aquarium Reptile Depot. Appreciate all the love and support, my ohana. I'll see you guys in that next video. Take care. Much love and aloha.
Hana